But for now, it is time for a WESG Global Finals cast. We're casting this off a replay. The tournament happened a couple weeks ago. If you didn't watch it, you missed out. There were some incredible games. There was some interesting production issues, unfortunately, as tends to happen with one of these Olympic-style tournaments where there's a dozen games going on, and it's kind of in China, and there's the Great Firewall and 1,000 other things to deal with. This was, of course, covered live by Roddy and Wardy and Loco and Rapid. Did an amazing job, but I know a lot of you don't necessarily keep up with the hardcore games as much. So I've got a special treat for you here. Down here in the bottom right, some of you may not have heard of this player if you're not from the Southeast Asian oceanic scene. This here is the #1 player in Vietnam. This man is a god amongst mere mortals, a filth master. If Florencio decided to play Zerg, it would probably look something like the way this guy plays. In the bottom right, in the red, hailing from Vietnam, it is Meomaika. A mainstay in the oceanic Southeast Asian WCS qualifiers and an absolute legend. Known for slow Zergling Roach all-ins, slow Zergling Hydra all-ins, and a whole bunch of weirdness. And he's already got a Captain Dickhead on the other side of the map, being as annoying as possible. He's almost taken down that SCV. Is he going to go? He's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, he gets it. He trades. Captain Dickhead goes down. But this guy, who I haven't even had a chance to introduce yet, already is down in SCV. Not a bad start from Meomaika. Don't get me wrong, that's not free. He did lose the worker. It's fine for Maru. But not a terrible start there. Slowed down the barracks by a couple seconds, slows down the orbital. Just kind of disrupts Maru's build. Of course, Maru, one of the best Terran players in the world. He won every single season of GSL last year. The Prince of Terran. The... Marine Prince Prime, right? Is what some called him back in the day. A legend. A badass. He's scouted. He's seen its pull first, early gas. And we are getting 4 Lings going straight across that map. Now, his Reaper's going to try to intercept that, but the Overlord's watching. Meanwhile, the SCV is going back in. It wants to spot that very early Roach Warren that's going up. Now, look at this. Meomaika sees the Reaper. What's he going to do with his Lings? His Lings curve to the top. And... Maru's going across the map with that Reaper. He spots the Roach Warren. Roach Warren gets cancelled. Meomaika playing some mind games. The Lings have slipped past that Reaper, and he's going to wait with the Zerglings. Oh, yeah, no, he's going to go for it. He was waiting for that Reaper to get to the other side of the map. Reaper comes in and goes, And he's going to confirm the Roach Warren. He's looking for that Roach Warren. He doesn't care about his natural. He sees the Roach Warren cancel, and Maru here, he's going to leave. He needs to go home and save that command center. He's got no units at home. That command center is taking a shit ton of damage. But he's going to change targets? Is he? No, Meomaika changes minds. He goes back down here to the natural expansion, and he is going to be trying to do some more damage. Now, he shouldn't be able to get that, but god damn, that Reaper's far away. I feel like if he clicked on it, he would have forced a few more SCVs down here. Maru really waiting to the last possible second. Maru, you gotta save that. The SCV does stop mining. 2 Marines come down, and finally, no, Maru! Okay, wow, dancing with fire. Does keep that SCV alive on 5 hit points. Behind this, Meomaika's like, I guess I take a third base and try to play a normal game? Just kidding. There's no such thing as a normal game, though. This is as close as Meomaika will get. Only sending 4 Lings across Captain Dickhead, then 4 Zerglings, and then he was going for a Roach Warren, cancelled it after it was scattered. Now he's going for Massling and a Bane Nest. Oh my god, Maru's looking for it. He's looking for it. He sees a few Lings coming out. He sees a fast lair. That's a fake lair. It's a fake lair. Now remember, Maru can't see that bar showing the progress like we can. So all he sees is a few Lings, a fast lair. Meo's going to cancel it so he can get more gas for his Banelings. And he's going for a big Baneling bust. Maru has no friggin' idea. Now he's building a siege tank, but it's rallied to the low ground. You need that to be sieged on the high ground. Do you know who you're playing? Maru! Maru! No! He's going to go hunt Overlords. Are these Lings going to run in to punish that? I would not mind it. No, he's just going to go straight for the Baneling morph. 1 Overlord down, and Meo's like, come to my side of the map. Please, abandon your base. You don't need those Marines at home. Come on over. I'm definitely not massing Lings and Banes on your side of the map. Maru's like, doop-de-doop, we got some Marines. Let's get a tank on the low ground. We'll just finish this wall off in a moment when we... Oh, fuck me. What the hell is this bullshit? Maru says no. Siege tank goes down. The wall is raised. It's not particularly tough, though. Those Banelings are going to... take out all those SCVs, trying to take down the ramp as well. Where's the drop? It's trying to get home right now. More banelings morphing. There's a Liberator there, and Meomaika just going for broke. He adds a single drone behind this. I think he's realizing he can't actually break the ramp right now. Just killing the depots in the low ground is already huge, though. Maru's going to have to lift that real quick. He's trying to hold the low ground. Ooh, that may be madness. He's trying to drop those Marines on the low ground. He's losing both depots. The Lings think about going in. They decide, nah, probably not the best idea. But they say, oh, there's Banelings here. Let's go for it. Nice hot pickup by Maru. Ferries the Marines behind the Liberator, doing some good work. The wall off, though, he's not repairing the wall off. Oh, those 3 SCVs barely get in there on time, and he manages to hold on. Maru takes a bruising, but he's still alive for now. Meomaika still just running back and forth with these units. He's got a lair starting behind this. A few more drones. His economy is only up 6 workers. He's actually even in economy, even after all this damage. That just shows how much Meomaika is committing. He needs to do this damage. Maru scans the natural and he says, you got no workers. He's like, oh, I'm actually totally fine in this game. He's like, that was a disaster, but you don't have an economy, so it's actually totally fine. He's going to go 2 barracks. He's got medevacs building. He's going to rebuild the tech lab and try to build a siege tank for a bit of emergency safety. Start rebuilding the wall on his natural. Meanwhile, more Lings and more... Meo's not done. Maru, though, he's aware of the sort of opponent he's playing now. He's going to go check for these Banelings. He spots a few Lings and Banes. And he says, okay, I know what I'm up against. The Liberator just went in the main and actually didn't get many worker kills. Forced a bit of lost mining time. Meomaika are going to get that Lib. That Lib actually sieging a bit derpily. It needed to be down in the corner if it was going to do that. Yeah. Lings, Banes, massing up. Oh, Maru just left. Dude, build a wall. Did you saw Banelings out there before, Maru? He's sending every single unit across the map. Okay, he's going to finish the wall now. This is still crazy greedy, especially after seeing no workers at home. Maru also lowers his depot. He says, welcome to my base. And people wonder how this guy lost to SOS. Holy shit. Okay, let's face it, it's a group stage match. It's not that important. But Maru, you scanned no workers on your opponents. Naturally had like 7 workers there. Why'd you send your Marines across the map, you maniac? It looks like he's Maru and he can micro like a boss, so he might hold on to that. No, that siege tank gets surrounded. It goes down. Oh, and the Lings are in there, man. There's just too many Lings. The natural's been ransacked. Every single SCV goes down. Now, Meo just has to hang on. He's got to hang on to his 3rd base. So he's gonna evacuate to his 3rd. All of his drones are going down. I mean, 16 Marines and 2 medevacs can win this game with Micro alone if Meo doesn't consolidate, but he realizes he's just got to hang on with any economy left at all, and he does manage to survive. 22 drones, forces the hot pick up the Lings, trying to stop them redropping. He says, if I can stay underneath, we are in good position. He's forced all the buildings to lift. And Maru is going to drop those Marines on that high ground. He is going to go to the low ground. Maru definitely, I think, underestimating his opponent in this one. And a little bit asleep at the helm. Moving his Marines out. I think he mustn't have noticed the Banelings. I think he saw the Lings with the medevac early, but maybe didn't really fully realize what was going on because he was so focused on microing that Liberator, which, by the way, is coming in now. He's trying to make it happen. The Liberator's trying to distract, but quick response from Meo. Drones running from the 3rd. Maru's going to hunt him down. He's trying to rebuild SCVs up here. He's dropped that. He's going to try and repair those command centers. Marines trying to chase down the last vestiges of economy for Meo. I mean, it's not really the last vestiges. He's got 7 or 8 workers on his natural as well. A healthy 9 workers indeed. Starts repairing, drops a ton of mules. Meo, you got to find this. Meo has to go shut this down. More Marines are building. Maru's income is going to soar right now. You can see as those mules start returning their loads, he is going to share the load of minerals. The mules, of course, big fans of Lord of the Rings. They really look up to Samwise Gamgee. They believe sharing the load is in fact their goal in life. They enjoy that really fucked up gif where Frodo's being bitten by the spider. You guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't, and you're like, what are you rambling about? But those who do, you know what I'm talking about. Maru is taking as good trades as he can. I don't think this is good enough micro. I don't think numbers-wise you can beat 400 Zerglings off an 18 drone economy with like 9 Marines. I think you might be dead, Maru. He's got 5 Marines left, 2 medevacs. His buildings are burning down, or at least one command center is, and that's all he's got to work with. Maru's like, this is not fun. This is shit, man. He's got an SCV. Where's that? Oh, one drilly boy in the main. The Lings are like, no. All right, one drilly boy. He's going to A-move. Look at him. He's going to use his drill. No, he just runs past the Lings. Oh, no. And he does GG. Well played. Meomaika. Taking it to the god. And you know what? I think it's the power of the waves of aggression. I think it all starts with Captain Dickhead. How do you take a game? How do you get Maru to underestimate your wave of aggression? You know what? You throw 12 waves of aggression at him. That's how you start with a drone harass, which kills the SCV on the barracks. You hop into that next game, and then, into that next wave, you go the Roach Warren, it gets spotted, you cancel it, you go with a few Zerglings, you do heaps of damage to the command center, your opponent's freaking out, they're going crazy, they're losing their mind, I'm sorry about the sub count, I haven't done a cast with this new setting, I fixed it up, thank you Twitch chat. And yeah guys, Mio threw him off, man. Captain Dickhead, couple of Zerglings, fake Roach push, then into a Bane bust, tank being on the low ground multiple times, really punished Maru. But he's got another chance against this man down here in the bottom left, the Cheese Master, the god of Vietnam. It is Meomaika. And up here in the top right, in the blue, it's Maru. Maru. I don't know why I started saying Maru's name like that. I used to always be like Maru. Now I'm like Maru. I don't know why. Captain Dickhead rocks up again. He says, I'm going to be annoying. Maru says, I will just chase you with a drilly boy. Fuck off. Meomaika's like, oh, do you think I'm leaving? Do you think I'm leaving? And the SCV is like, no, I knew you were coming back. That's why I was standing on top of the ramp. Fuck off. You're wearing the wrong shoes. You're not allowed in this club. Haha. Now you're gone for good. And now I'll go back to minerals. Meomaika says, oh, you think I'm gone? You think I'm going home? Mate, me name is Captain Dickhead, and I shall harass with this drone for eternity. You think I'm just gonna give up harassing? Fuck no, man. Captain Dickhead here. He here to ruin your day. Look at him. He's like, oh, you want to fight? You want to fight? Nah, I gotta run. I'm gonna run. Oh. Do you want to build a command center down there? I'm gonna block that. I gotta block. Yeah. Okay, I gotta just run around. No. Oh yeah, you wanna put down that command center? Ooh, doesn't get there in time. Maru does end up getting the block down. And I'd love to see this drone make an extractor when the Reaper tries to kill it. That's like the sickest thing to fuck with your opponent. Okay, another drilly boy does come down. Nice. Rotates one drilly boy on, one drilly boy off. This drone still being a massive douchebag. This is the guy in the bar who just smashes a glass on the ground. He's so insecure that you're like, why would you do that? And he's like, because I fucking can, man. And you're like, dude, learn to handle your liquor. The Reaper's like, get out of the club. Now he's in the fetal position on the floor of the club. And he's like, I'm not fucking leaving. The bouncer's like, dude, do not make me pick you up and drag you out here. He's like, I'm not fucking leaving. He's just screeching. He's in the fetal position. Pretends to stand up, says, just kidding. Immediately goes back into the fetal position, continues screeching. Maru's like, what the fuck is this? This is ridiculous. You're crazy. There's a Roach Warren up behind this time, though. We've got a few Lings that just dodged the Reaper. Oh, he's got two Lings. They're going to join up with Captain Dickhead plus two Zerglings. That Marine, he's like, I've got this, guys. I've got this. Oh, we didn't cancel it. No. It doesn't matter. At least revenge for Captain Dickhead. Wasted his life. Ended up dying there of an overdose in the fetal position. The Reaper has spotted 3 roaches, and he's like, oh, shit me. Only now have queens started up, second and third queens behind this. But it's a 3 roach pressure from Meomaika. And you know what? I think this is the old Railgun build. I don't think he's even going to make these into Ravages. Because he doesn't have the supply, for one. But he's going to go for a lair, right? He's just made Ling speed and... No. It's a Speedling all-in follow-up. Oh my god, it's 3 roaches into the last thing you ever expect behind this is your opponent to then just go for like a fuck ton of Speedlings. Maybe more roaches and Ravages than Speedlings, because he added 2 more drones, but I feel like it's just going to be like 400 Speedlings. Like, he's like, haha, it was a fake out, I'm teching up. Maru's like, fuck, I need some scouting info. Maru's like, got the bunker, he's got the tank. He's actually built a Cyclone first to try and chase off those roaches, but the roaches realize they can get hunted down. They tried to intercept that Reaper, they were not able to get it. Captain Dickhead still providing some scouting information over there. We've also got Pervy Boy Johnson up here on the pillar, the pervert pillar. Reaper comes in, sees lots of Lings coming out, and I think that's enough of a tell. But if you can see the drone line on the natural, he says, that's not very many workers. And that's no third base. So Maru knows there's some bullshit coming. He's going to wall off with bunkers, but the Ravagers are already there. Oh shit, yeah, they canceled the wall. Nicely done there, Meomaika. And the flood of Zerglings is imminent. These 3 Roaches have morphed into Ravagers. He's got tons of Zerglings, 26 already out. Another 12 on the way. He's going to be at about 50 Zerglings when he floods in. He can use Biles spread across the back to break the repair. Cyclone does not have a lot of raw damage output. If only Maru had built a siege tank. He's got one up now, but it's in the bank. Sorry. He's lost his Cyclone. The Lings are going to go straight for that tank. No wall off. Maru! If there's one player, you don't just want one wall off, you want 2 or 3 wall offs first. You want layers of wall. It's fucking Meomaika, man. You do not leave a hole in your wall against this guy. And Maru, I think, is learning this the hard way. Many of us who've played against Meomaika on ladder, we already knew this. We knew the special rules you need to apply in your games to not just get ravaged by Meomaika. Maru, though, is learning the hard way, getting minced up. Nice Biles there. That lib will go down from 1 more Bile as long as that Ravager survives. This bunker putting up a bloody good fight, though, hey. Oh, very nice repair. Keeps the lib alive. The Ling's going to try and just overwhelm these SCVs that are on repair duty. More SCVs being pulled in. 3 Marines in the bunker trying to hang on. The Liberator stands strong. And Maru withstanding the swarm for a moment. But the main base, Fresh Mule, gets caught there. It's being dropped into hell. And it's going to try and get out of there, but nope. Turns out it's both hell and high water in this game for Maru as he finds himself in a place filled with chodes. It's called Dicktown, and it's only a group stage game. Maru, at the point of playing this, had already won all of his other group stage matches, so it's probably not the most impactful, but it could affect his seeding, could affect his opponent in the next round if he does not end up in first place. So, Maru, he's going to stabilize. He's alive. I think each Marine in this bunker has like 13 Zergling kills. The Liberator's up to 19 kills. Meomaika's like, any damage at this point is good damage. I know I've ravaged your economy. Behind this, lair, drones, extra gases. It's either going to be a giant Roach Ravager, or I wouldn't be surprised if it was just Mutiling Bane. No upgrades and try to bash your opponent over. Meomaika taking a 6-minute 30 third base. Which is basically hard macro when it comes to Meomaika's style. Dropping the 3rd at this moment. Those last Zerglings finally go down. Oh, 8 kills on one Marine, 17 on another, and 9 on another. Holy shit. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Van Damme, Sylvester Stallone. Right fucking there. Right fucking there. Holy shit. Not to mention that Bruce Lee Liberator. God damn. God damn. 21 kills on that bad boy. This is, yeah, that's like the fucking A-team or something, man. That's insane. It's good shit. All right, we got the Liberator here. It's gonna dance around. Hydras. He's gonna go Hydras. Okay, this is truly a Meomaika game, guys. He's gone double Hydra Den. Yes, Maru saw that. I think he has a sneaking suspicion that he's being trolled right now, but no, this is just one of Meomaika's build. He's like, I gotta do my 2-base Hydra timing. I need both upgrades to finish at the same time. That's just Meomaika things. You'll never see that again at this level of StarCraft ever. But yeah, he's gonna go for a Hydra timing. He's making some drones now. Just Meomaika things. I don't know, man. Overseer's trying to morph. Actually, that's a Dropper Lord. He was gonna drop Lings in the back. That's hilarious. He's sending 8 Lings across to meet the Dropper Lord. He's gonna try and drop in the main base. That is something we don't see enough of anymore, to be honest. Just like random slow Zergling drops. Ever since they nerfed the drops, making them a bit later in the game, you need Lair to start Dropper Lords. We don't see enough of them. I think we need to bring drops back, right? They're still very good. They're just not as ridiculous as Ling drops used to be. Lings are going to run in the main, and they're going to kill an SCV or 2. Not bad. 1 SCV goes down. Second one, will they get a 3rd? Yes, they will. 3 kills, not bad. When you're already this far ahead, you're massing Hydras off double Hydra Den. It's Hydraling, guys. He's going Hydraling 3-gas Zerg versus Terran. So he's basically saying, I'll get like 15 Hydras, and it's mostly just unupgraded Zerglings tanking, wrapping around, and allowing my Hydras to do damage. Holy shit, this is so weird. I love it. And now he's like, I better go to add my Infestation Pit for Swarm Hosts? I have no fucking idea what that's for. looking. Oh my, Mio. Oh my god. No, that's a. Oh, he snipes the lib, but ow, that was a lot of units that went down. There's 2 tanks sieged up. Mio is so far ahead that maybe this headbutting won't lose in the game. But I mean, that's literally. I feel like I just watched a man headbutt a fucking steel pole. He was like, nah, I can beat the pole. That was a terrible, terrible push in. These tanks getting crazy damage. However, if he gets the starport, that does cuck Maru's tech a little bit. Cuck is a technical term, which means to copulate with. So yes, those Hydras did just impregnate that starport. I'm pretty good at using English. I definitely don't speak adolescent internet speak. Definitely not. Hydra's still running around. Mio's like, I better go up to 4 bases with my 53 drone economy. Okay, all right. Still hasn't taken that gas. I mean, his bases are mining out, right? Because the game's going on so long. So he's just kind of like, he needs fresh bases, even with just a 53 drone economy. He just dropped 8 Hydras in the main. Holy shit, slow overlord, 8 Hydra drop in the main. There's nothing mobile for Maru. He's got to leapfrog tanks back into his main base. So legendary. An Overseer's morphing in case the Banshee has cloak. Oh, Meomaika. Maru's like, what the fuck is even going on in this game, man? He's like, I didn't think anyone could play weirder at StarCraft than Chinese players, but Vietnam, Meomaika, bringing a whole new level of weird. It is amazing. It is amazing. That's right. Dropping Hydras in Maru's main, styling all over the Korean Terran, considered by many to be the best Terran in the world, undisputed last year. And for many people, they also thought he was the best player in the world until Cyril won BlizzCon and really confirmed that he was better, or at least more consistent. 59 work is out for Mio. He's like, you know what? 11 minutes in, I should add a +1 range upgrade. I really want to see him just attack into more siege tanks on a wall. There's 2 bunkers, 3 siege tanks. I think okay, he's going to try and use the range, actually. That is kind of cute. Forces the barracks to lift. There was no upgrade on that, I don't think, though, so it's not too bad. Mio's like just 4 base versus 2. He's like, you're contained, Maru. You're contained. And he can keep using these overlords to drop in that main if he wants to. So this is interesting. This is interesting, man. Mio, an absolute legend. He's going to go Hive for Vipers, isn't he? That was the infestation pit was for all along. Wasn't for infestors, wasn't for someone. I was like, well, it doesn't make sense to go Hive off this. Like, you don't have any upgrades. It does. He knows his opponent's going to go heavy on tanks, and he's going to blinding cloud them. And he's going to jump on this army when it moves out. He's going to destroy it. Maru desperately trying to get back in this game. He has a 3rd command, and he's finally starting 2 engineering base, but he's behind on the upgrades. Carapace and Ranger on the way. The slowest macro transition of all time. Meomaika's random overlords just straying into the base there. And yeah, Mio's like, I'm going to hang out at your front door, dude. I mean, can you imagine how excited he is at this point in this position, having Maru contained? This is epic. I mean, those units, like, yeah, a lot of Marines were dying, but taking a lot of tank fire. This is one of those things where these are actually good trades. They're terrible cost for cost, but when you're on 4 base versus 2, it kind of is like, hey, anytime I can take a trade that's not absolutely appalling, I'll take it. It'll be fine. Anytime I can fuck up your production a little, let's do it. And even though the Hydras take a lot of damage, the ones that don't die will slowly tick back up their hit points with that Zerg regeneration. He's got his own 5th on the way. 3 Vipers on the way. Oh, yeah. Daddy, give it to me. Show me. Abducts would actually be perfect as well. I love that it's still pure Hydra Ling, by the way. No Roaches, no Roach Speed, no Banelings. It's just Hydras, Lings, and Vipers for Mio. And, it's a very fragile, high damage composition, but hey, it can work. Maru's like scanning. He's trying to get an idea. He's like, okay, you're on 4 bases. Little does he know. Mio's like, nah, I'm going to take this 5th. Maru knows he just needs to like turtle like crazy. He's going to try to pick up some Marines and go around the edge and start dropping. But he's kind of second guessing himself a little bit there. Does start to move out. Is he going to fly through the Hydras? Ooh, not quite. Okay, okay. He's going to send those Marines out. You know, that might trigger Mio to just headbutt. And with Vipers out, with 3 Blinding Clouds, or alternatively 3 Abducts, I think Abducts on the tanks is probably the way to... Oh my god, he's just going to go for it anyway. Maru's like, what? Really? You're going to attack into my natural filled with siege tanks? Oh my god, you psychopath. Neo's like, that's right, smiling manically like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. Holy shit. The grin on his face. Maru says, don't get ahead of yourself, buddy. 16 Marines in your main base. Welcome. Welcome to the power of fucking killing your shit. Because I don't have a clever line because I'm Maru and I'm upset that I'm losing to you. If you can get that upgrade, that'll be nice. Ooh, Hydra's dropping out though. Popping out. More Hydras here. You do not want to lose these units, says Maru. Don't overcommit. These units are more valuable. You can't replace these, but he gets the hatch and saves them. And there's no abduct energy on those Vipers. Nice. The unit's loss tab continues to get better and better for Maru, but when you're penned in on 2 base, does it matter? We keep asking that question. +2 attack just starting up for him. It's going to be 2-1 for the Zerg player Meo in just a moment. Meo still massing Hydras. 36 Hydras is going to go up to 39. 3 more Hydras. It's pure Hydra Viper with a sprinkling of Zerglings. What am I even watching? For those just tuning in, yes, he built 2 Hydralisk dens. What? He was way ahead after that Ravager Ling bust, of course. Meo, once again, finding his opponent without a wall-off complete. And Maru, you know, paying the price for that one. But some very nice play. Round 2. Here he comes. And I feel like the metal pole is not quite as dangerous this time. Abduct's coming in. Did take out a few of those. And he's just going to pull back with those Vipers. At the same time, a big drop on the north. Maru says, hey, I keep taking these trades. I'm just going to backstab, kill some units, get away. Backstab, kill some units, get away. The thing is, right now, I feel like he's a bit cornered. If those Vipers head north, there's 2 abducts on him. Yep, those medevacs trapped between a Viper and a dead place. And they've been spotted. Choo, choo, choo. Get over here, mate. The screams of those Marines sound echoing around the trash heap that is New Repugnancy. Maru swallows and feels a thick ball of saliva in his throat, realizing that he may indeed be going down to Vietnam's finest warrior. The brave psychopath, Meomaika. The man who dared to go double Hydralisk den up against Maru. And now, the big wave, the Hydra concave, the blinding clouds, laying down their thick, dense green bullshit all over Maru's defenses, and he has been swarmed! And Meomaika takes the 2-0 and says, get wrecked, Maru. GG, what a wizard. What a wizard. Meomaika, I think my favorite thing about Meo is he always opens with Captain Dickhead. Even in ZVZ, he'll just like send a drone across and block your hatch. So that you can't cheese him, because he always sends a drone to harass you, block your expansion, try to pick off SCVs, tries to always run Lings around the first Reaper. His economy is never that impressive behind it, but it doesn't matter. It was beautiful. That was good shit, good shit. I love it, I love it. GG, well played. Thank you for that lovely game, Meomaika, and congrats on one of your big first performances at an overseas event. To go and beat Maru 2-0, to be the only player who ended up beating him in this group. Hats off to you, buddy. GG, well played. Oh, for those of you wondering, unfortunately, he didn't make it out of the group. Only top 2 out of like 7 people, 6 people, 8 people in the group went out. Brutal, brutal tournament. But GG, well played.